So we're not fooled here very easily at the Bitcoin conference.
Hello, I'm here again. Americans are not fooled easily. Oh my God, that is a joke. I've been to America. I can say America. I can say America. I can claim it. I can say America. I've been there. Oh God, over 20 times. I have, and it's fantastic. I love the gun. I love the place. I can't fault anywhere I've been. I've been all over the bloody place. But anyway, I'm digressing. Hammers is digressing. But it says we're not daft. Well, they are daft. From my experience, they're not the sharpest tool in the box. And folks might think, and I did. Before I went to New York in 1994, my wife, went on holiday. There were a bloke who I worked with on bloody computers on the Bernie 3 it was called, the flame cutting machines and all that, and CNC drills and all that, because I programmed them, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Hammers! And I says, we got all full of beans and bonzo and all that, because it was 2 or 3 months before we were going. I says, we're going to New York, 1994, first time I've been to America, my wife. And he says, oh, God, you want to the bloody the Cowboys, you want that shithole place. And, well, it wasn't a shithole place, so New York, thumbs up from me. But it was a bit, dicey. Well, I think things have changed since then. 1994, 04, 14, 20, it's 30 years ago. You know what I mean? But, and he says, they bodged things, because I was in engineering, and we had to do things right. We used to do it for BNFL, British Nuclear Fuels Limited, and all that. Everything had to be done right. And I always thought America would do. I'm bloody rambling! Oh, my Lord have mercy, who wants to listen to this shite? But, there you go. Well, they are a bit. And another thing, the Pratt and Whitney engines and Rolls Royce. I'm not saying they're going to bring the plane down, but Pratt and Whitney build them so cheap and quick. Instead of repairing the engine, instead of repairing it, they replace it. Bing bang bosh. Yeah, new engine. Chuck that bloody thing on the plane, or whatever. Well, boys, they look into things and say, what the hell's gone off here? I'm not saying it but it caused a crash. I'm just saying it's a bit of an issue, an oil leak or something. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm digressing. But that was my first experience of America, so I don't know what the hell I started blambling on about.
Versus Bitcoin, so we're not fooled.
Here we go. I remember now. I put a video out, and it was done by, I think it was Richard D. Hall. I don't know whether he was the original one, but look him up. Great bloke, look him up. I don't know him personally, but he put some good stuff out. And he was saying, right, look here, you have your money in the bank, right, it's cashless society. Not a clashless. God, Lord help us. Cashless. And so you can't have cash anymore. And if you use your card and there's COVID, I didn't say the word, something comes along again, and the government says, right, you can't travel more than 10 miles from your property. I'm just, being very, Brian Bondi about it, Ooh, crikey. No, not Brian Bondi. What his name was. But, and they say, right, you've got, I don't know, you might have £100,000 in your account. But you can't spend it because there is but you can't go over 1 mile from your property because we have stipulated that for whatever reason. So you can only go a mile from your property. Whereas if you got cash, you could go anywhere. But if you go over a mile from your property, the card will be declined. So, you know what I mean? That's that. But here we go. I don't know.
Easily at the Bitcoin conference. Can we talk a little bit about the dangers of CBDCs and why it's so
there we go.
Bitcoin exists?
So the only thing the last Conservative government did in this space was to open up a department within our central bank, the Bank of England, to spend money getting us ready for a Bitcoin central.
Hey, look at that. I heard it. Hold on, let's back up here. Let's have a look. You sent us what? US, not us. You, us, United States. Sent us what? We sent you Harry and Meghan. You know what that means? Two opposites don't attract. Two opposites. Opposites don't attract. So, there you go. Oh, my Lord.
Digital currency. This would be the ultimate form of tyranny. And I can tell you, as I go around the country, people have woken up to what's going on here. And when we win the next election, there'll be a CBDC over my dead body.
Well, I'm just logging off here, and I don't like those words because we've had Trump who wants to go against the establishment. He had his ear blown off and nearly had his brain blown out. Right? You know, accident, reason, I don't know, you tell me. And he's talking about this, so be careful, Mr. Farage. I don't think he'll be Prime Minister. I hope he is, but I don't think he will. But saying over my dead body, be careful. Anyway, logging off now. I've got to go and eat the bloody curry I've made. Ooh, smelly vision. How long will it be before this smelly vision? Hey, think about that. We've got television. You know what? I thought, about 1990, I said to my wife then, I says, God, can you imagine, when you spoke to folks on phone, you think, oh, I don't like them, or bloody, you pull faces to each other. You used to have a phone each, didn't you? Them freeways they were called. So, and you'd look at each other and pull faces and think, oh, my God, get off. And I says, oh, imagine if they could see what you were your face, what you were saying and thinking. And I would have thunk it. We've got it now, haven't we? We've had it for 10, 15, 20 years. So anyway, don't say silly things like over my dead body, because I don't like that. Ta-ra!